Yes, good morning, everyone. Is my voice audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yes, now we'll continue with the load and store instructions. Yesterday we have discussed, or till now in this chapter, we have discussed data processing instructions. What are those? Which are the data processing? Move instruction, then arithmetic instruction, then logical bitwise instruction, comparison instructions, and multiplication instructions. After that, we have discussed the branch instruction. Yesterday we have discussed B, BL, BX and BLX. Branch instructions we have discussed. In order to update the PC, the PC counter, the PC, the program counter gets updated when we see the branch instruction B followed by label, or BL, BL. If you use BL followed by the label means, then we are going to it is going to update the uh, link register. That is the meaning. BL means L is the link register. It's going to update the link register. What the link register contains is the address of the next instruction of the BL. After the BL, the next instruction is there, right? That address will be stored, because once it executes the branch, some subroutine, some set of instructions, it has to come back. That address, return address, where it should come back, that is stored in the link register. Okay. That BX and BLX, that the those branch instructions are, it is going to change the instruction set from 32-bit to 16-bit. To thumb state, it is going to change. All it is going to change by seeing the register content, that to 0th bit. There will be a register. In that register, 0th bit will be there. That bit it is going to check. If it's a 0, if that value is 0, in the 0th position, if it is 0, then it is going to come to the 32-bit instruction set, or it is going to remain in the 32-bit instruction set. If it is 1, it is going to change to the thumb state or 16-bit, or if it is already present, it will remain in the 16-bit instruction mode. That we have discussed the branch instruction. After that, what we discussed, branch admin discussed. Then we have started with the load and store instructions. In the load and store, directly loading, load is nothing but load into the register. Store is nothing but store into the memory, where from the register. Totally load and store instruction, it is an exchange of information, transfer of information between the register and the memory. There are so many options are there in this load and store instruction. What are those options are, this load and store, we are going to combine with the addressing mode. That addressing mode, different addressing modes that we have discussed, what pre-index with write back, or post-index. If it is a pre-index, everything we are going to write inside the big brackets. If it is post-index, offset, we are going to write outside the brackets. These are the things we discussed yesterday. Loading the multiple registers, and then how to load it into the stack. If we do the load operation, it is just the pop operation from the stack. If we use the store instructions with the stack, it is a push operation. How to push, how to pop, for that also you have to add a suffix, whether it is full ascending or descending, empty ascending or empty descending, that you have to add. These are the things we discussed in the yesterday's class. Now we are going to move to the swap instruction in load and store. As we already know, load and store swap instruction is, we are going to swap between the memory and the register. If you want to swap, here a temporary register we are going to use. A temporary register we are going to use. A temporary place it is going to swap. And then it is going to get loaded to the destination register. See the example or the syntax SWP. SWP is the swap instruction. RD, RM, and the address base register. The last one is I call it as a base address register. In this location, some value is there, and RM contains some value. These things should be exchanged. First, what we do is whatever the data which contains in the base address register, from there, in the background, it is going to copy to the temporary place. TMP. This is how it is a temporary place. From here, it is going to copy to the temporary. Whatever the content is there in the RM register, that will be copied into this address. ಈ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿರೋ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಒಂದು ಟೆಂಪರರಿ ಲೊಕೇಶನ್ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. What it contains in RM, that will be copied into this address. After that, from temporary, that will be moved to the destination register, RD. Therefore, the data is being exchanged. Now, with these two registers and one memory content. But actually, in the C programming, whenever we swap, how many variables we use? It's a swap between the two variables, A and B. In order to swap, we'll take the help of one temporary variable, temp. Here, we are going to use almost 4. A temporary location is also there, 2 registers and 2 memory locations we are going to use. I once again repeat, from memory location, it will go to the temporary location. From RM, data will move to this address. From temporary, the data will move to the RD. One example, see some in this memory location, memory of 32. Memory of 32 means it is your RAM. In that memory, this is the address 0x9 followed by 0. This is an hexadecimal, the address. In that location, 0x hexadecimal, the value is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In this location, this is a value. What R0 contains? Some value. R1 contains some value. R2 contains some other value. Now we are going to swap between R0, R1 and some memory location. If you call this instruction, what happens? Whatever the data which contains in the R2, what R2 contains? 0x with 9 followed by 4 zeros. What is there within the bracket? If you add, what is there in that memory location? This value is there. Now that should move to the temporary place. What is there in the R1? 4 ones, 4 twos. That should move to this location. See now, in this location, what is there? R1 content is there. See here, R1 content is there. In this location, R1 content is there. What is there in the R0? R0 first it was completely 0. Now R0 contains the memory content. Memory ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಆ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ R0 ಗೆ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ಮೆಮೊರಿ ಲೊಕೇಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅದು R0 ಗೆ ಬಂತು. See here, where the memory content, it would come to R0, and whatever the R1 contains, that went into the memory location. This is how you have swapped. Swap instruction will be like this. Yes, WP. Nara doubt idea? This swap instruction alli is straightforward, and it is simple to understand just with this example itself. Now we'll move on to the software interrupt instructions. After this branch instruction, the swap instruction, now we are moving to the software interrupt instruction. See, even you can run the software interrupt instruction. What it is going to cause is, it is going to cause an exception, software interrupt exception. Have you seen the software interrupt exception subroutine in the vector table? In the vector table, there was the third entry. Vector table alli, there was one entry. What is the address? Do you remember? the address of the software interrupt interrupt exception. Remember the address 0x followed by 408. See here, software interrupt. The software interrupt starting address is this. From here to here, software interrupt code is there. This data gets loaded into the PC and then it will execute the instructions which are there within this range. E range ಒಳಗಿರೋ instructions ಎಲ್ಲ execute ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ whenever there is a software interrupt. Now, that is what we are doing here. Even you can raise the software interrupt. It is going to cause the software interrupt exception that will make you to execute the operating system routines. How to do that? For a software interrupt instruction, there will be some unique number. That SVI number you have to give it here. Is there any example? Yes. See here. SVI, some unique number. Whenever we call software interrupt this exception, this number followed by this, what exactly the PC will update? See, you are forcibly you are raising a software interrupt exception. ಅದೇ ತರನೇ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ ಬರ್ದಿರ ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ ಇಂಟರಪ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸೆಪ್ಷನ್ ರೈಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅವಾಗ PC ಏನ್ ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಸಿ ದ PC ವಾಸ್ ಬಿಫೋರ್ ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ 4 zeros 8 followed by 3 zeros some number some address whenever you execute this instruction the PC gets updated to 0x followed by 7 zeros 8. What is this PC address? This is an address of the in the vector table. It will find this address. Then this is the starting address of the subroutine interrupt handler. It will go to this location and it will start. Can anyone say what is this LR? LR, why it is 408004? Another value. The LR contains what is that address? Can anyone find out what is that address? Spurti D. Are you there? Idira Spurti? Say, if you know the answer, say answer. Or else you should say don't know. There is no mistake in saying I don't know. Purti D.
Yes, sir.
What is that address LR? LR ಅಲ್ಲಿ 0x followed by 4 zeros 8004. ಏನು address ಅದು?
Executed instruction address.
ಅಲ್ಲ. No. Sonika. Sonika. Idira. Skanda Prasad. Skanda Prasad. 99 USN. I always say, please reply. ಸರ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ತಪ್ಪಿಲ್ಲ. ನೀವು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ನೀವು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಈವನ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಕಂಪನೀಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ ಈ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆಗೇ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು ಕೆಲಸ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಕೂತ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಕೆಲಸ ಸಿಗಲ್ಲ ಎಲ್ಲಿ. If you sit idle, there is no use. You have to respond. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಏನ್ ಗೊತ್ತಿರ್ಲೇಬೇಕು ಅಂತಿಲ್ಲ. ಕಂದ ಪ್ರಸಾದ್, ಅರಿದೆ?
Yes, sir. I typed a message.
ಹೌದಾ, ಬರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಏನಂತ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ?
ಇಲ್ಲ, ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಸ್ ಸರ್ ಅಂತ ಹಾಕ್ದೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
I want the answer. Why the address LR is 408004?
No, sir.
Okay. Anyone who know the answer?
Sir, it's the address of next instruction which is to be executed once the interrupt request is serviced.
Yes, after this instruction, see the SVI instruction address is this. ಈ SVI address ಏನು? 0x40800. ಇದ್ರದ್ದು next instruction, the next instruction address will be this 0x4080004. Always the LR means link register. The link register contains the address of the next instruction to be executed. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಈ SVI ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣನೇ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಈ ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬಂದು ಮೆಮೊರಿ ಲೊಕೇಶನ್ ಹೋಗಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಈ 8 ಇಂದ ಇಲ್ಲಿವರೆಗೂ 0xFFFF008 all the instruction within this range it is going to execute and it has to come back. When it wants to come back, it should know where it should come. It should know what is the address of the next instruction of SVI. ಇದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಏನ್ instruction? Why it is 4 here? Can anyone answer why it is 4? Don't know. See, all are 32-bit instructions. That is why it is 4. Yeah, this is the meaning of this LR, the return address. See here, and the two things you have to observe here. After SVI, PC gets updated, LR gets updated. This R not, it is required some for the software interrupt. Just leave it. See the CPSR and SPSR. See the CPSR contains the value now which is updated, which is going to run in the supervisor mode. Privilege model run agatte. See, it is going to run in the privilege mode. That is why, see the SPSR. The SPSR contains the backup of CPSR. ಮುಂಚೆ ಏನಿತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನ SPSR ಗೆ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ CPSR ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. It's a supervisor call, SVC, that indicates supervisor call, and this value gets updated CPSR. ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ವಾಪಸ್ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ where from this location after the instruction present in this address ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಗಿದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ವಾಪಸ್ ಬರ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ, it wants to come back, right? When it wants to come back, it will copy the SPSR into CPSR once again and it will continue its execution. ಆ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ಯಾಕಪ್ ಇರೋಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರನೇ SPSR ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿರೋದು, CPSR ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದನ್ನ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು. This is what the simple software interrupt exception. After the software interrupt exception, we will discuss about the program status register instruction. When we can change CPSR? Will anyone say when we can change? Whether we can change CPSR? In which mode we have to change CPSR? Current program status register. ಯಾವ ಮೋಡಲ್ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ? System model change ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. It's going to change in the system mode. See this, yeah, even you can change the program status register using the commands like MRS and MSR. You can change the content of the CPSR or SPSR using the MRS or the MSR instructions. See the syntax here. we usually change only these many bits, 0 to 7 and 28 to 31. We are interested in this. We are not worried about the other two sections, status section and extension section. We are not going to use. Only we use the flag fields and the control fields. If you want to update this, you have to use this MRS. See, why these two instructions are there? MRS ಮತ್ತೆ MSR ಎರಡು ಯಾಕೆ ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ, first in the MRS what we are going to do is the CPSR or the SPSR content we are going to copy into the register, some destination register. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಂಚೆ ಏನಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, what it contains, the CPSR 32 bit, that is getting to be stored into the RD. After that, now you have to change whatever you want, you can change it. And then if you want to update, you have to use the next instruction, MSR. From RM, it will go and update the CPSR or the SPSR. Register ಇರೋ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ CPSR ಗೆ ಅಪ್ಡೇಟ್ ಆಗಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ MSR ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. CPSR ಇರೋದು ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಕಾಪಿ ಆಗಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ MRS ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. Instead of from register, if you want to give directly immediate value, immediate means directly 32-bit value in the hexadecimal representation. That value you have to update in the CPSR. That facility is also provided with the MSR. MSR, the CPSR register, comma, hash 0x followed by 32-bit. See, this is how you can give MRS R1 comma CPSR. This value, this CPSR, it will be copied to the register R1. See here, MSR. Now, this register R1, you have done some operation. You have cleared the 7th bit or any operation you have done, copied. That something you have done in the R1. 0 to 7th bit, ಮತ್ತೆ 28 to 31st bit. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೋ changes ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ ನೀವು. All the operation you have done, after that you have to update in the CPSR. Now what you are doing is MSR you are going to use, R1 in the content CPSR ಗೆ update ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Pre and post. What is the content? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, small I ಇದೆ, ಈಗ capital I ಆಗಿದೆ. Means which bit we have changed? 7th bit is being changed from 0 to 1. ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ ಈ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ? ಬಿಟ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್, ಬಿಟ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರ್. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಆಪರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, 7th bit we have changed from 0 to 1. After that we have updated. That you can see it here. N small ಇದೆ, Z small ಇದೆ, C, V, Q, I. Here it is smaller, which indicates it is 0. Here it is capital, which indicates it's 1. But once again, small f and T. Can anyone say what is this N? Please in the chat quickly reply. What is this N? What is this N in the CPSR? N ಅನ್ನೋದೇನು? N is nothing but N flag is negative. Next Z flag. Z. Yes, good, 0. Next after that C. C is carry flag. Good. Next V. Good, overflow. Next Q. Students are very fast now. Okay. Q. Yes, saturated or also overflow. Next I. Yes, interrupt request. Second one, fast interrupt request. What about last P? Yes, very good. Yes, many of you have answered. Yes, this is what if you practice this from this semester itself, then you are going to answer in the interviews. If you don't practice now itself, in 1 month or 15 days or the previous night, you cannot practice those things. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವ್ದೋ ಒಂದು ಕೋರ್ಸಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಸರಿ ಹೇಳೋದು, ತಪ್ಪು ಹೇಳೋದು, ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಹೇಳೋದು, ಅಭ್ಯಾಸ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. Okay, now after that, in the program status register, I said about coprocessor. What is the advantage of coprocessor? Coprocessor already irutte. Coprocessor yak bekagutte? What is the use of coprocessor? Yes, you will get two things. One is extra registers you are going to get, extra set of registers you are going to get. Another option, another advantage, idರಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ದಲೆ ಇನ್ನು extra registers ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಒಂದು. The one more is instruction set. Very good. We are going to get new instruction set. Now we are replying. Very good. Yes, the two things you are going to get. Now here we see how to use the coprocessor instruction. I said in the ARM there is a support. There is a support for to interact with the coprocessor. There are load and store instruction that will interact with the coprocessor. That instructions that we discuss here. See here, CDP. This coprocessor for data processing, or MRC, MCR, LDC, STC. Coprocessor memory transfer. One is register transfer, one is memory transfer. In that we will take one MRC. One of the coprocessor we have chosen here is coprocessor C15. Athra one coprocessor in the market. In the real time in the market, you have a coprocessor called C15. The name of that coprocessor is C15. In that there are registers P0 to P15, right? P0 to P15. See the instruction here. You will see the word CP, opcode 1, RD, CM, CM, and opcode. What is this opcode is all about is, opcode it will say what operation you are going to take place on the coprocessor. Yen operation ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ? What is the operation you are going to do with the coprocessor? If you are not going to do anything, 0 you can pass there. Then the CN, CM or CD, if you use these registers, this will describe the register within the coprocessor. Here we are not worried about this ARM. We are using C. C means is nothing but the coprocessor register. R is nothing but these are the ARM register, ARM processor registers. In C anta ಏನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಲ್ಲ ಅದೆಲ್ಲದು coprocessor ಇನ registers ಗಳು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ RD ಅಂತ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಇದ್ರ registers. Right? Wherever if you see CN, CM, CD, all these instructions, they are these registers, they are within the coprocessor. And there is a field called CP. The CP field says that coprocessor number. There is a coprocessor number, P0, P1, P2. There are so many coprocessors are there. In that coprocessor number that you have to specify. Even can we connect multiple coprocessor on with the ARM? ಒಂದೇ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದಾ, ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದಾ? Yes, we can connect multiple. With the ARM processor, you can connect multiple coprocessor. In that, this ARM with which coprocessor it has to communicate. That number we have to specify. That we have to write it in the first field called CP. ಯಾವ ಕೋಪ್ರೊಸೆಸರ್ ಜೊತೆ ಇಂಟರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಮೋರ್ ದೆನ್ 1 ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಅದ್ರ ನಂಬರ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಏನ್ ಆಪರೇಷನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಆಪ್ ಕೋಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀಬೇಕು. ಯಾವ ರಿಜಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಬೇಕು ಆ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ RD, This one is a CNCM. They are the registers of coprocessor. And then the opcode once again indicates the same operation. This is what the three instructions which are related to the coprocessor. Finally, the value gets loaded into this from the CNCM. The data gets loaded into the RD, destination register, RD birth. Whenever we have written the program, a simple program which I have written, in that I have used the constant. ನಿಮಗೆ ಕೀಲ್ ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ ತೋರಿಸಿದಾಗ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ LDR R5, equals 5. But when I have explained load and store instruction, what I said is we are going to write single register transfer R5, within the brackets R2. Both are supported using the registers or with the constant. If you write within the constants, you have to write equals for the second operand. Illi the second value ಏನು ಬರೀತೀವಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ equals ಬರ್ದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಈ value na constant ಅಂತ treat ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. These are called as pseudo instructions. These are called as pseudo instructions, which will helpful for the programming. These two pseudo instructions, this will helpful for the programming. Finally, what it loads is this is going to load the 32-bit value into this register. This ADR RD, label, what it loads? The label ಅನ್ನೋದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿರುತ್ತೆ? What is this label? The label is nothing but it's an address. Label is the name of the subroutine, like this. If you want to create a label, if this is a block, assume that this is a block, I'll give a label to this. What is that? Copy move, some swap block. The name I have given is swap block. Within this swap block, two instructions are there. If you want to move it here, you have to use the branch instruction. Branch followed by swap block. If you give, it will go to that location. This in the background, it contains some address. This is called as the label. This label address, even you can load it into the RD using the pseudo instruction called ADR. Load the address. Load the address, 32-bit address. ಈ ತರ ಎರಡು ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಇದಾವೆ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಗಳು ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ, LDR and ADR. This is not an ARM instruction, but why they have given this support is it will helpful for the programming. There is no ARM instruction to move 32-bit constant into the register, right? For it will helpful for our programming, these two pseudo instructions that move 32-bit value into the register. This is one example. The equals 0xFF. See, if you write 0xFF, this is an hexadecimal representation. Equals 5, if you write, this is an decimal representation. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ನಾನು ಬರೀತಾ equals 5 ಅಂತ ಬರ್ದೀನಿ, ಆದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರು ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾ R0, equals 0xFF. See, this is what you should learn from this chapter. In the next chapter, we are going to discuss about the programming. A simple program, how you can write using the ARM, and that the basics we are going to discuss. This chapter is all about the different types of instructions: data processing instructions, branch instructions, load and store instructions, software interrupt instructions, and then loading the constant. See, it is easy to remember. How is you have to make a notes of it. In that way only you can remember this chapter. Take a sheet of paper and write the instruction, one line description, one syntax, example, output. Make 5 columns in a single sheet. Make 5 columns within one or two sheets in both the sides of the A4 sheet. You can complete all the instruction. ಅದು ಒಂದು ಶೀಟ್ ಓದಿದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು ನಿಮಗೆ ಎಂಟೈರ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಆ ತರ ಒಂದು ಶೀಟ್ ರೆಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Make 5 columns, instruction name, then second one, just one line description of that, then syntax of that, example, then the output. In that way you can easily study this chapter, and from the next class we will discuss about the RM programming basics, how to write the program. You can send your attendance, and meanwhile if you have any doubts you can ask. Day after tomorrow you will have a test on the first module. Get ready with a sheet of paper. You have to scan at the end of the test and you have to send. I have to document it. Please properly scan it and you send. ಅದನ್ನ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಅದನ್ನ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಬರೀರಿ, ನೀಟಾಗಿ ಸ್ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕಳಿಸಿ. Within 1 hour plus 5 or to within less than 10 minutes for another 10 minutes for maximum 10 minutes for scanning. Before that, please complete. If you don't have any doubts, so you can exit. Okay, thank you.